Hey, there we are. Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Thursday night stream. Hopefully everything's going well where you're at. Not sure if I've got volume on, so let me know if there's any issues. Oh, there we go. Looks like microphone is going. Okay. Close out of Steam real quick. Just letting it update in the background while we were getting ready, you know. Let's see, Discord. Who do we have? Anybody? Don't have anybody here yet. So we'll wait just a couple minutes. And we'll see if we can't just start one up, probably, you know, see what happens. Hey, Diabetes. So yeah, we'll wait just a couple minutes, see if we can get people in. If not, we'll probably try and just do a random one. See if people are actually gonna stick to the system, the one ticks. Tribal only, and that means no tribal planeswalkers. Evening, Scribbles. And if not, I was able to cobble together most of my Tassiger deck, my full Tassiger list, thanks to the generosity of Nilla Sprite, who happened to have most of the deck together, and his friends do not actually enjoy his his version of it. So
That's me.
yeah, there we are. Hey, he's in the chat now. So thanks to his generosity, we were able to cobble together most of that. I just picked up the last couple of cards and had a few others that I threw in there. So it's not quite my paper list. Things like Tempt with Discovery are just a touch too much for my taste right now. But I did have to get, I think part of the reason why the 1-ticket and 3-ticket version of that deck does not work is because it does not have Cabal Coffers Urborg. So you can't get that massive pump of mana into it. Why 1 tick instead of 10 ticks? It's basically just so that we can have a very cheap competitive deck. I mean, paying $1 for a deck is, you know, really, like, I can get 10 decks or more out of 10 tickets, you know, with this version. So that's one of the reasons why we went for that. 3DH was actually a DM Cross came up with that because obviously play on EDH and gives you a little bit more flexibility with like your commander and stuff. So Tempt cards are bugged. Well, that's unfortunate. The last players have to accept if you don't get the extras. Is what I'm guessing. Ugh, that stinks. That's fine, Diabetes. You don't have to drop out of a game just to play. Oof. Apparently splashed my glasses. So we're doing a little bit of a chill stream tonight because my wife was not feeling well today, so she came home from work. I came home to take care of her, make sure everything was going all right with her. We just kind of hung out in our PJs most of the day. It was nice and relaxed. So we're doing a, you know, comfy commander, as the title says. Hey, Clicky Click. So I don't know that there's anybody else that's really. Let's see, who else can we get?
If you want, we can try out your Tasker deck and just find a random open game and play.
Try the full one?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
There's usually plenty just open games, or you can start one and we can just get random people or people from the chat want to join.
Yeah. Pinogram says, I also like having good mana too much or to really do one ticks games. That's fair. Like if it's not your flavor, then it's understandable. If you join your game, do you have to play one ticket? No, not necessarily. Like I would prefer it be one ticket for if we're gonna play one ticket games. But we're gonna try out the full deck. So if anybody has a full commander deck that you'd be wanting to try out right now, and hop into the Discord, Sprite and I are gonna be playing that. So just let me know here. We'll start it up in just a couple minutes. So we've got a couple people. We've got about 10 people right now watching, 9 right now. Are there any good tribal one ticks? Probably not. Probably a lot of your high-end tribal, like the stuff that's really synergistic with your tribal, are going to be like the stuff that you'd really want, like elf lords and stuff like that, are probably going to be a little too high. I have kind of a 3DH goblins deck, but it's like not full goblins. It's just a Grenzo deck that's trying to play Sunbird's Invocation. So
There's some. I think zombies is really good for it because there's a lot of just weird zombies that are really cheap.
I could see that. I'm just trying to think of like the high end cards that you'd want in something like that.
Oh,
I guess if you're playing like a mono black zombie, there's probably a decent amount.
Who was it that was playing Nekuzar the other night that had zombie tribal and 3 ticks?
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, there's probably a decent amount, especially if you want to do 3 ticks. You can probably get away with a lot of it.
No, blue black Grim is like 6 cents online.
Oh, is it really? Okay, I hadn't even checked that. Yeah, that would be really good. Clicky Click suggests that you might be able to do allies.
Probably. Most of them are probably pretty cheap. I don't know how much Tazri is if you wanted to go the full 5 colors.
Yeah, that would be pretty hard. The mana is usually going to end up being a lot of the comes into play tapped dual lands. Even the tri lands, like the shard and the wedge lands, are actually pretty cheap. Like you can get those for a couple of cents. Shamans could be downgraded to 1 tick. I could see that. Shamans or druids. Yeah, that would be an interesting one. For 1 ticks, yeah, we try and keep the whole deck under 1 ticket, but the lands count as free, so you can have a couple cards that are like 2 cents. Or if you're a really baller, you could have like 1 card for 5 cents, and then everything else be really low. I think most of my 1 tickets decks max out at like, there's like maybe a couple of cards that are like 3, and then like a couple that are 2, and then everything else is 1. Might be able to do Angel Tribal for 1 tick. Yeah, I could see that. Like, you know what? Let's go to we're gonna go to Card Keeper, which is a card hoarders thing, and it gives you a couple things. Actually, let's go to Scryfall because they actually have a better functionality.
Minotaur Tribal looks doable. Neheb the Worthy is 2 cents. 2 cents.
Yeah.
Last week, by the way, hi, Fibblethip.
Hey, how's it going?
I did Zombie Tribal last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were just talking about that actually. So let's go less than or equal to like 0.03.
See, thankfully I built 2 3DH decks last week. 1 DH decks last week. I definitely built the 3DH one on the fly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably not going to be what we want. Let's see. Is there like there's probably not like a tribal thing in here, is there?
I looked at allies.
You could do it by subtype probably.
Let's do type line. Let's do allies first. Actually, let's do angels.
Togs is viable.
Yeah.
Except for actual Atog isn't legal.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I thought I spelled it wrong the first time. Angel. I guess it's not S. It's just angel. Duh. That's
Angle.
dumb. Angles. Yeah, I spelled it wrong twice because there's no S on the end of it anyway. So all right, let's see. There's a lot that's actually under 0.3. Looks like Angelic Arbiter is really good. Angelic Captain, like if you're playing that, that's the ally one though, so you probably don't want that. Aegis Angel is actually pretty good. Adhikar Valkyrie is actually reasonable. Angelic Skirmisher is really good. Angel of Flight Alabaster is like if you're splashing for spirits or something. Angel of Despair, Angel of Glory's Rise, Jubilation.
Angel of Despair is pretty hot.
Yeah. Avacyn Guardian Angel. Bassandra is under 3 ticks. Wow. Battle Grace Angel.
You could do aggro tribal.
Mm-hmm.
If Cassandra is legal.
Death Pact, Maria Angel and a Maria Shepherd are both. Filigree Angel. It's a pretty good one if you want to go Esper. Yeah, there's
Mariki. It's also legal. So you could Esper option.
Karmic Guide is under 0.03. That's really good.
Vintage Master.
Yeah, Vintage Masters for sure. Magister of Worth, Lightkeeper of Emeria, which is actually really good. Platinum
Magister of
Angel.
Worth. Magister of Worth is legal? Yeah, that makes sense. She's in like Page Level 60 card every season as a math effect that you can reanimate.
Yeah. Resolute Archangel, Requiem Angel. Yeah.
I don't think any of the meld combinations are entirely legal.
Not in like a 1-ticks format, probably.
So no, Noel will still stop meld on stream by not making it legal.
Yeah, there's some good ones. Voice of All, Twilight Shepherd. Yeah, you could realistically do Angel. Let's see, what else did we want to look at?
A Tog Tribal, I think, is a thing you can do. I'm pretty sure there's enough deployments. Like, I think only actual Atog is the only one that doesn't fit the price range.
Yeah. I mean, there's
That's because
9 total cards.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Well, maybe 3DH then.
Is it ally? Or is it? Yeah, it's just ally for the actual creature type. Yeah, you could probably do this. Balagad Thief is actually really good.
Isn't Rite of Replication like 2 cents right now?
Yeah, Rite of Replication is pretty cheap.
So you could do the combo Rite of Replication, Halimar Excavator, and show someone the door by making them mill 215 cards.
Beast Color Savant, Drama's Emissary, Cliffhaven Vampire. Like you could do the more combo heavy allies from original Zendikar, and then there's a lot of backup from Battle for Zendikar block. Yeah, Halimar, Hero of Gomafada. Yeah, Joragabard.
Also, you got
Cabria.
clones.
Cabria Evangels.
Too. Oh, Cabiria Evangel?
Cabiria Evangel, yeah. Kazul Warlord is really good.
Oh, there's not enough Homerids.
Mina and Den Wildborn is actually in it as well. And Munda, Ambush Leader. Wow, those would be really good. Depends on if you want to go 5 colors or not, but you got like Noyan Dar as well.
I thought about trying to do Noyan Dar, but I couldn't just find enough good cards to make it work.
Yeah.
Buzz, and buzz.
Maybe Spirit Travel actually.
Spirit could be good. Yeah, let's check that out.
Brago.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Canadian.
Brago is one of those where it's cheap enough to get in this format, and if you like, you can't super abuse it. You can definitely blink a lot of stuff. And that first time that we played,
With me.
Yeah.
I was in there. I was playing Brago, and I only hit once, but it was still insane.
yeah, and it gets pretty nutty if you want to do the blinky stuff. But yeah, spirits could be pretty good. Like you could do some blue white.
Battleground Geist.
Mhm.
That's Lord for Spirits. Belfry Sprite, which is a card that I was playing, is nuts.
Belfry Sprite, yeah, would be really good.
The only spirits I want to do are the Miojins.
Celestial Crusader. Celestial Crusader is legal.
Vine God and Bishop.
All of the Miojins.
Jedi
are
Navigator.
1 tick.
Yeah.
Cloudhoof Kieran.
Yep.
Dearly Departed.
There's some good stuff.
Dreamborn Use.
let's see. What else do we got? Somebody said Rebel. Rebel Tribal? That's interesting. Yeah, because there's certain cards that you wouldn't think of that are like Aven Rift Watcher.
Is Lynn Civi? Are we so lucky?
I wonder how well this would work on Moto. I just posted something in the Discord.
Oh yeah. That would be interesting. Just a phasing deck.
I bet it would. I bet it would
Stuff
be a good
phases in and out.
3 ticks. I've
Yes.
always wanted to make a tiny deck, but I don't want to like just ruin mid-go.
Yeah, Clicky Click points out that sadly ramp is really hard to do in one ticket, and that's actually what I was saying just a little while ago when we first started. Is that I built most of my Tassiker deck full thanks to Nil Sprite and just buying a couple of cards, and I swapped out a few things for some cheaper stuff, like didn't put in the Tempt with Discovery and got rid of some of the expensive lands and stuff. But I think the problem with the 1 ticks and the 3DH version of it is that I just can't ramp enough, and the big part of it is that I don't have Urborg Cabal coffers in the deck, which just gets you a ton of mana.
I had that problem. I put together Marchesa for 3DH because she's way too expensive for 1DH, and there's just too many good GB trigger creatures that I just had to cut.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
Any other good like plus one counter creatures like Drana and Necropolis just aren't legal.
Okay, so we got 3 of us right now. I don't know if we're gonna have a 4th anytime soon. So you guys want to jump in a game?
Sure, 1 or 3.
Sure.
What do you guys want to play? Because if we play 3, I know what I want to play. If we play 1, I'm just kind of...
I am wholly indifferent.
Okay, let's play 3.
Sure.
And I'm going to do this deck.
All of my decks are legal for both of them because I don't really have 3 tick, but as we saw last night Tuesday with the Zer deck,
Mm-hmm.
I
I
think
can
they
play
should be able
my
to.
3DH Zer deck.
Yeah.
It's Astral Slide.
Oh, jeez. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
I have that deck,
Leave.
but it's like it's not
Do I have players? Should be free for all. Oops.
like 20 ticks.
I played against competitive commander decks with the Astral Slide version. Turns out you just don't need money to play that deck.
All right, so
Yeah.
I have set up the game.
Zer into Astral Side is just kind of gets there.
By herself.
What do I want to play?
Itself.
Played.
Okay, so we got Clicky Click in here.
We
Click Clicky, sorry.
Fibblethip,
keep-
are you Ectohawk?
Ooh, going first.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's Insectohawk. There we go. That's a little better. Okay, so... Ooh, we got Marchesa. Kira and Sidar. Oh, wow.
Both of either of those legal?
I don't know.
Not for 1 tick, because I know Sidar is at least 2.
Okay. Well, this is 3. He says Sidar is 0.07.
I could be wrong then.
Yeah.
It would
Trust
not be the
Clicky.
first time.
Oh, now I gotta go to 6.
Click Clicky. Let's see. What do we have? One.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sidar is
Might want to mulligan this. Yeah, I think we're going to mulligan that. That's a little better. I like this. Yeah, this is what we got. Oh, so they say Sidar is 0.08 now.
And Ikra is 0.34.
Yeah.
And
I got hosed when I bought them then.
Was it right like a little while after they came out?
No, it was like a month ago.
Oh, well.
They're Endoran. Because making things not be able to block and gaining life for toughness is pretty good in a Doran deck.
Yeah. Yeah, Sidar. If that's gonna be
What, the evolving wilds?
no, just that combo Sidar and Ikra Shidiqui. It's gonna be interesting.
Gain one.
Lots of butt fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it.
Well, Doran I don't think is legal, so
No, Thorn is definitely not legal.
neither is
Lots of butt fighting.
weight advantage because it's a conspiracy.
But
Yeah.
there's the Dino from Ixalan that butt fights. There's Assault Formation.
Yeah,
There is.
but that's like 2 cards. That's for future for Flip to worry about.
Yeah.
I can't kill enchantment anyway.
Who interacts with other players?
Doolittle says maybe people realize that Sidar and Tana are best buds and are great for a token deck. That might be true. He's playing Sidar and Ikra Shidiqui though.
Yeah.
Signet.
Well, I think it's just Sidar plus anyone else is good for a token deck.
That's it's probably true. Oh dear. Pod is 0.43, the new Phyrexia version.
Interesting.
So you might be able to pull that off. That'd be like your splurge for the deck, I guess.
I don't know, in 3D you can splurge a better number of cards.
That's very true. As long as you're willing to have quite a few cards that are a 1 cent, you know.
Dead card.
Let's just play that out.
So Grenzo has counters on it, right?
Yeah, when Grenzo comes into play, it gets +1/+1 counters.
Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that is
Disregard
pretty
my
interesting.
judgment.
Spicy.
Now, the biggest downgrade of this deck, I couldn't play Greed. Fetches and shocks.
Yeah.
If a turn 1 plays fetch shock, play nothing. Just to keep me off the throne.
I
Oh,
do
wow.
love Midco promos.
Yes, they definitely help out. So we got 2 commanders on the deck or on the board already.
3.
Now we have 3.
And somehow Marchesa is the least scary of them all.
I don't think that I just want to put Grenzo out at +1 though.
Do it.
Nah, we're gonna get a burnished heart is what we're gonna do.
How badly do I want to be that guy? I really am going to want to be that guy.
Be the guy. Kill the burnished heart before you can sack it?
Okay.
Better.
Oh,
Clicky.
that's just mean.
Do you happen to have a like? It's cool if you want to just keep the audio on. They say that they're gonna type in the game chat because they don't want to have to see my hand with the chat on Twitch, which is completely cool. But if you want to just join us in Discord, if you happen to have a mic, you're more than welcome to.
Where does Marchesa go?
Oh, see, that's just rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a mic. Sure. Yeah, if you want to join us, feel free. I'm pretty sure I've sent out the Discord.
So I am, I believe I've explained this before, but the interaction between Marchesa and taking my opponent's creatures is pretty fun. Because if I were to say put counter on this burnished heart and sacrifice it, it comes back under my control.
Boo. I don't like that because I was going to use that to get more lands, you know? It's
I'm
kind
easy to get a lot more lands than you would.
it's kind of my thing. It's just
What's with all the hitting me?
it just seems fun.
Okay, what you want to do is put your mouse on top of Shu Yun, press the Q button, and start reading.
Is there a
Well,
way
I
to
understand that, but
is there a way to set up the clicky just did Discord in the Twitch chat. I'm sorry, I'm not super in on the Twitch setup quite yet. I'm starting to learn. So what would allow me to actually have a Twitch or have a Discord link generated? Probably just like a MooBot or a Nightbot or something.
yeah. Either that or you can. I don't know if you can do like the stuff below where you scroll down and see like information and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I could do that. I don't mind if people have the Discord, so I'm going to copy here. I'm going to paste it into the MTGO chat for right now. Yeah, I should probably get like a Nightbot or something set up.
That's good.
Yeah, that's real good.
Plus one plus some counter, you say.
Let me draw X. Yeah.
Charge counter. Poop.
Charge plus
Let's do this. Because why not?
a best card.
This deck. So I guess I have to attack. Second best thing about this deck. You don't have to think about who to attack.
Yeah.
He's technically not on the throne.
Oh, hello?
Hello?
Hey, we can hear you.
Hey, Clicky, would you like a burn to start?
Give me your heart.
My achy, breaky hurt.
Jump
Go
under.
up and kill this man.
What a surprise no one could have possibly anticipated.
What is he doing with that 3 untapped mana?
Moto, please.
Probably build a really interesting one ticket. No. Sack atlas cost a fortune on MTGO.
They do. There's quite a few that are much, much more expensive than I would have ever thought.
Marchesa is probably as expensive as you can make a general in this deck. She's like 20 cents.
Bombardment is like 80 cents, which is really annoying.
Yeah. There's like bombardments, like altar.
Yeah, all the sack outlets that are bad.
All those ones are way more expensive than I would have ever considered.
How do you guys play this anyway? Do you like go off the card exactly that you're using is, or do you go off the cheapest price for that card?
You can
Price for it.
you can do cheapest price pretty easily because there are certain cards that are going to be expensive, but then they made like a promo version that's way cheaper because a bunch of people have it. And one of the ones that I point to a lot is Shieldred is actually has a promo version that's only like 0.06 or something like that.
You can play Tron Dynamo then in your deck because there's a promo of it that's 0.03,
Yeah.
which is exactly on like the average for a card.
So if we do Shieldred. So there's this one. Shieldred is 0.36 is the Magic Online promo. But then the new Phyrexia version is 1.02.
Spawn Drive.
That's a card.
Oof, that's going to get out of hand.
Unlocked.
Out of hand fast is what that's going to get. Just
Yeah, I accept.
revoked.
Sorry.
Oh,
Already kill my F8 Eldrazi Spawn.
that's fair. I mean, I wasn't honestly going to do anything with it anytime soon because my hand is
The
not
thing is,
super great. But later, it'll
Cast
get
Grenzo
crazy.
for what I'm going to assume is 4.
Yeah, probably.
And then it don't take much to go nuts from there.
I
That's a knife.
have no blocks.
Well, I guess I have to just like mono flunge at click all night.
Really annoying
How
thing
this
though is when I play like this kind of deck, it's like on budget. I try to make it budget by like, okay, this card's over my like threshold, so I'm never going to play this card.
Yeah.
But it's like if I can't ignore synergy, but if I have like Sanguine Bomb, Exquisite Blood, I never play the two of them. I'm like, I'll look for something else, but I'll play one of them.
Yeah. I like to have some. There's not a loop in this deck because I couldn't find one that worked. I like to have like one loop in the deck that's searchable, just for those specific scenarios.
Mm-hmm. No Sprite
Sometimes you
getting in there.
Get into a tree and shoot it.
So
Am
many
I just
triggers.
dead?
No, you're not just dead.
No, there's a whole load of dual lands that you can buy for one ticket, but it's only if you go like if most of your cards are a penny, because there's the main
Lands a ticket? Two.
they're like check lands, like Smoldering Marsh and that. They're like 0.02.
Yeah, the Tango lands I think on Carter right now like 6 cents.
Yeah.
The Tango lands made it into this deck.
I know that there's like
Actually, Show land.
some of the Scry lands are pretty cheap.
Some of those Skylands, and then there's Temple of
Yeah, some of the temples are
Infinite.
cheap.
the one that sees playing Modern.
Yeah. Can be a little pricey. I think we just get rid of this for now.
Okay.
Yeah, just get rid of that.
Had to hide behind my walls.
My deck.
So what are the exact rules of one tick deck building? Your entire deck has to be one ticket or less on Magic Online, and that includes your commander, but your lands don't actually count.
Your basics don't count.
Yes, your basics don't count. Where'd my commander go?
Surprisingly, that
Ah, there it
does
is.
mean you can play like Gilded Lotus. Because if I remember correctly, that's like 0.3 or something like that.
I'm just gonna play for X equals 1.
Not pick one up. I meant to, but did. Prismatic Geoscope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Tempered G.
That card.
Oh. Gilded Lotus from the Vaults 20 0.03.
You gonna take my Grenzo on X equals 1?
I'll let it slide this time.
Yeah.
We'll let it through.
Scatter.
Essence Scatter. Who runs that card?
Who would run that card?
Not this
Probably,
guy.
probably the mono or the
Raises hand.
blue red white player.
I'm
No.
not running it this time. Probably. It's like, where is mana type? Needed?
Don't know his 2 cents though.
Counter spells in a
Ghost
Jeskai
Order.
deck.
Yeah. Ghost Quarter's pretty good.
That
Yeah,
new
you
one
want
they
white mana?
released is the Ixalan one that's like you pay 2, you sack it, everyone gets to fetch a land.
Oh yeah.
I got blown out by that card because it's not optional. Played against the deck online a week and a half ago, I think. He was using that card with Optics. It's the one that makes you take 10 and sack a creature when you search your deck. The not optional makes that card kind of mean.
Yeah.
Takes
Accidentally killed myself because of Obnixilis when I did that because I didn't know land tax was a May, and someone had like Mind Stylation that came to me, played it, and I didn't know it was a May ability, so I searched up 3 lands. It killed Rashmi and then continued to kill me. It's like, oh.
Silly. Just short mana. Well, now I can get more mana.
How was that?
This is absurd.
Yeah, this is just gross.
Well, the good news is I have to attack click.
Yeah.
This is fair.
Yeah.
Put your life total below 40.
Attacking, and then all I heard was below 40, and it's fine. It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think that's true. I think that even if you go below 40, you're still going to have to be worried if you're the person that has more. Like, if you're still at 40, then it's fine.
Yeah, just have your life total below mine, all of you. How could I attack the other drop this one?
And now below
39.
40.
It's the perfect number.
Yeah, 39 is the good number now.
Aw, if you guys hadn't have put me there, I would have put myself there eventually.
This is so mean with your burnished heart.
Your burnished heart.
Exactly.
You should probably have held up that radio lantern so that you could stop it.
Probably.
I didn't know three ticket decks was a thing. Ticket deck was a thing. I didn't know about 3 ticket. Or 3D, whatever that thing is.
3DH, it was something that DM Cross came up with. Just because he wanted a little bit more variety as far as the commander could go.
I think the reason I prefer 3DH is just because your mana base isn't garbage.
Yeah, your mana spaces gets a little bit better. And it's still cheap enough. Like, I know 10 ticks is actually like a thing that some people play. So that can be interesting.
Most 3DH decks that I see are really like 2 and some change.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah,
should play 2 tickets. So.
But then you
It's
couldn't.
alright, man.
But then you couldn't make
Makes the
the
rhymey thing.
the rhymey, the 3DH like EDH, and all elite speaky and whatnot.
Lead speak makes everything better.
Sure, that's what we'll say. Maybe in 2003 or something.
What the best thing about playing Marchesa is nobody wants to revenge attack you because then it makes you stronger.
I also get benefit of the doubt scumbagging people. I'm not attacking you because I want to.
Diabetes says their deck is 2.97, and they check on MTG Goldfish. Not getting. That's not okay.
Oh my.
That's a lot of triggers.
Yeah.
Just needed a blocker.
Who do I want to be friends?
I just needed a blue spell to so my
This is.
corrupted Grassstone could tap for blue.
Yep.
'Cause I don't
Oh,
have a second blue source.
Okay, then I'll just blow you out real quick.
I mean, if you want. If you really feel
Blow
the
you
need.
out.
What the crap does Hinder do?
Oof. Really? Hinder?
That's rude.
The regular version is a penny. I would not like to put it on the top, let's put it on the bottom of the owner's library.
I actually know what's happening now. I'm very much just confused.
You put my counter on top of my library so now my Grassstone doesn't tap for blue.
Bottom.
Yeah, it goes on the bottom.
Even better.
Put it on the bottom.
But now you
Get
get your
my-
Indomitable Agents. Yep.
Hey.
Coming after him.
Tried to enter me. I don't
Yeah.
understand because like the guy I was like confused about was Marchesa and he just saved my creature.
Like I said, I don't attack. It's an attack of opportunity.
He's just keeping Nil Sprite off his mana and being kind of a scumbag.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of a little bit.
Yeah, life. I can't be the best.
I have a friend in real life called Chris. No matter what deck he plays, he gets mana screwed. Like, we gave him an on-that deck, which had 40 lands and 20 ramp, and he still got mana screwed.
I have the worst problem. That's why I always play Control and Legacy.
Yeah.
Because the Magic, I just always flood. That's why the last time I played Standard was...
Curse.
Oh, my pride.
Oh,
Oh,
just
going
like,
after
what if
history stuff.
His combo.
Yeah.
Because, who would ever do something so spiteful?
Scribble says that it might be snowing tonight. Where are you at that it might be snowing?
Okay.
I don't know, I have not seen snow in my entire life.
Really?
Louisiana, bro.
Ah, well.
I've seen snow whenever I went to the Grand Canyon.
Snow once,
Minnesota.
and
That
my
makes
cat
sense.
sort of ran out into it and started making cat angels, which was the cutest and weirdest thing I'd ever seen.
Yep. I'm originally from Michigan, so it was a very common sight for me.
Yeah, nope. I've seen sleet. That's about it.
We
Never
get
actually
we get
seen
snow
from
every
the sky.
once in a while down here.
Yeah, I got once every like couple of decades of good snow. Yeah. Event of apocalyptic nature.
Since I've lived in Virginia, we've gotten it a few times. Only they don't have any sort of, infrastructure for it, like salt trucks and stuff.
Don't even get me started on that.
Yeah, so it tends to tends to be pretty bad around here. If they're predicting like a bigger storm that's gonna be, like 6 to 8 inches or more, then they kind of just shut everything down.
Who wants to be my friend?
Hey, your friend, what are we doing?
Shotgun.
Who wants to take 2 damage to be my friend?
Hi.
Yeah, we'll tag the player that wants to get under 40.
Yeah, that makes
That
sense.
seems like a smart idea.
Hug it quickly. Hit the pig. It's the best type of comeback.
Doolittle
He's
says
gonna get the pigs back.
they're from Western New York, so about the same climate. Live too close to the lake for much lake effects now. Yeah, I lived kind of in the mountains a bit, or not in the mountains, inland a bit in Michigan. So we tended to get a lot of that kind of snow, and sometimes it would get like 4 to 6 feet.
I thought you were telling me Atraxa, like, not Atraxa, like the pigs were from like West Virginia or something, and I was like, what?
Yep.
Now, where I'm from, because it's so humid, we do get frosts. It gets really cold at night, so we'll just wake up and like all of the grass is just frosted over,
Yeah.
and, like the roofs and stuff because of the humidity in the air. Because we have like a constant humidity, so like 70% of the leaves.
I'm gonna discard
You have,
that.
like, open your graveyard so it'll show me like what you're discarding through Fateless looting, and it just keeps closing again. I'm like, do I get to see or not?
That's kind of an annoying thing that happens. Yeah. Did I live in upper peninsula? I lived in the lower peninsula of Michigan. I actually lived really close to I grew up really close to the Indiana border in a very small town. And then I went to college at Central Michigan University, which is, as you can imagine, very central. It's actually the city that it's in, Mount Pleasant, Michigan, is about not that far. I can't remember the exact distance, but it's not that far from St. Louis, Michigan, which actually has the plaque or whatever for the geographic center of the lower peninsula of Michigan. One of my good friends grew up in that town and just like had that plaque right near where he went to school and stuff. I was like, yeah, that's actually kind of a neat thing.
Surprise.
Surprise, surprise.
I need.
How bizarre.
What are you targeting with this?
Hero
Okay.
first heart.
Burnish.
Burnish charge.
I was
Probably
expecting
get-
anger.
Should probably get rid of that.
Why do you think I sacrificed it? Okay. I respect it. I really just want to make sure I draw gas because I have one card in hand.
Yeah, that's fair.
Never knew Bizarre Trader could give the creature to yourself. Weird.
Oh, I was on r/.
Yeah.
It's a shitty judge questions, isn't it? But someone actually asked a difficult judge question. It involves banding, so have fun, chat. So I attack with 2 creatures in a band. Use Bizarre Trader to give one to you, and then homeward path it back to me. What happens?
That's a pretty good one.
It's like breaking most of the digital games by having 3 copies of Oblivion Ring.
Yeah, I think it was LSV who broke Moto for value.
Yep. Broke it and actually had a recording of it. Is this? I think this might be the first game where we're going in actual turn order.
They fixed the patch today,
Oh, did they? Good.
or maybe yesterday, with the downtime.
Oh yeah, it would have been yesterday with the downtime. That's good.
Ooh, Tristani's a good card.
Yeah, it is.
Surprisingly affordable.
I'm gonna steal it.
Tristani is a good card. Populate seems real good.
Yeah, these 2 pigs with defense are pretty sweet.
We actually had a league that we played when it was a few years ago. It was around the time that that Return to Ravnica stuff was out, but people in my store were playing. You just get 3 packs, open them up, and add basic lands, and that was it. And then you anteed the top card, and you could.
Sounds like my first time drafting.
What was that?
Drafting.
Yeah. Well, you just open
It
up.
wasn't even a special event. I was just really bad at drafting.
It's like you open up 3 packs of anything that's like that was like standard legal, I think, at the time, and it was just like an ante league, and you shuffled up, you anteed the top card without looking at it, and then you could mulligan, and if you mulliganed, you had to ante another card, and you could mulligan to 7. And then you just battled, and whoever won got the card had to add the cards to their deck. It's not that you won the cards; it's you were supposed to add the cards to your deck. And if you lost enough times, you could add another pack, I think is what it was, but I can't remember. But it got pretty out of hand, where there were just a couple guys that had packs or had decks that were 100+ cards after a while.
Have you ever backdrafted before?
Trying to make like the worst deck.
Well, no, you draft your pools and then pass the pool to someone else.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, diabetes. Yeah, that was anti-league. Yeah, and we did scribble. We kind of just signed it or altered the cards that we lost in some way, shape, or form.
Attacking me.
Losing lands the first few. Yes, losing lands is interesting because I think you only played with like a certain amount of each land.
Do the Kenji Agashira. Play board in like 4,000 basic.
Yeah. Now I'm pretty sure it was you got to play with whatever lands came in the pack, but then you added like 3 or 4 of each, or maybe more than that, but I can't remember exactly. Can't block, right? He's gonna draw several cards and knock many wizard's hats off my head.
I draw 8 cards and deal you 4 damage.
Boo.
Oh, come on, head games. There's a head games in this deck.
3 of
Mana
each
Face and
basic. Yeah, that sounds right.
He could not have blocked because I gave it protection from red.
You did.
Oh, right. Wait,
No,
you attacked
I'm attacking.
the other guy.
You
I
attack
thought
me.
you were attacking the guy with the spot with the scions. Cause like, aren't they colorless?
Nope. I'm attacking Jeremy because I know I can get through, and plus I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to get attacked by the same two people that have been attacking me all game.
Or I
It's kind
did
of-
say that.
Not to be that guy, but you don't exactly have a way to stop us.
Noticed.
So I'm just returning these pigs to sender.
That's good. Yeah. What could it be? Oh, look.
The amount of just like
That's-
play that has gone on just to protect that one burnished heart is insane.
Burnish Heart is definitely the MVP of the game. That specific Burnish Heart.
This-
It's been sacrificed. It's been returned due to Marchesa. It's been targeted in the graveyard, then returned with the lantern, and it's a burnished heart.
Look at how much mana I have. You can't tell me that's not dumb.
That's probably okay. You know what?
What?
Pass.
I wonder what his
My
plan
God.
is.
It's scary, and I don't like it.
It's not actually
Blade
that
flashes
scary.
in. He flashes in like
Everything is
Hammer the
scary.
Vigor, and then just goes infinite.
Sounds like you were excited.
I am. It's one of my favorite Magic cards. We must have a lot of fun.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Remember when this card was $50 on Moto?
I do not.
Because it instantly won you the game.
I have like a board wipe in hand, and it affects literally nothing on the board.
Everything power 3 or greater.
Did you know? Cards in my hand. One of them's like destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater, and the other one's like destroy all creatures with power 4 or greater. And I'm like, there's none of them on board.
Yep. A really good board wipe in this format is actually Crux of Fate.
mm-hmm.
Especially when you spend 5 mana to destroy a Volraj Thought.
That was great. I don't know what you're talking about. Axinus asks where can they find some one ticks lists. You can definitely, the Wedge has done a couple on the Mana Source. Yep, and there are some that are on MTG Goldfish, I believe. Some people have been posting those.
I also
You
like
can look
just,
up. Sorry.
oh, go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
can look up Penny Dreadful as a format, and if you do Penny Dreadful Commander, there are a good chunk of list.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yes.
just basically the format.
Other fun thing you can do is just take a deck that you already have, and then look at the one ticket general, or 1.01 ticket generals, and then try to remake that deck as a penny deck. And that's usually a really fun project.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Fate Spinner bug would be whenever you was supposed to pull up the box for you to pick what to skip, it wouldn't give you a choice, but you would retain priority.
Pump up your volume just a little bit, Fibblethip.
Okay,
You're
be quiet.
well, it's just something going on with like your noise gate or something. Or I keep hearing you really soft and then it pumps up really quickly. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but I'm gonna
Pretty much building a one-ticket deck as we're going through this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It's one of those where it's a fun challenge, and the games can be kind of fun because they're just like your mana is going to be garbage no matter what, but everybody else's mana is going to be garbage. So you just get to play things at like a more, reasonable pace.
You also don't get that guy who's like, okay, cool, Soul Red involved smokestack, tangle wire pass.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, all coming at.
Smokestack.
It may or may not have went, this guy needs to be in lower life so that he can attack the guy with the highest life, and he's currently on the highest life, and then realized I'm currently on the highest life.
Oops.
Why can't I choose blockers?
I don't
Don't
know.
have blockers.
Moto, please.
Blockers. Keep telling you that.
Oh, you have your gentleman in play.
Sidar is like creatures of power 2 can't be blocked unless you're flying in reach.
Ooh, that's pretty gross.
So we skipped this draw phase, is what we all learned.
Yeah.
TIL.
That's a lot of spawn writhes.
I'm okay with
Is it?
this.
It's like every time I talk to one of my friends, she keeps going TMI, and I'm dyslexic, so it keeps registering as TIM. I'm like, who the hell is Tim?
3DH is that your deck has to be at least 3 tickets. Baladin.
Oh,
See, at least 3
can't play
tickets?
Ecklinger.
Or no. At most 3 tickets. I apologize. At most 3 tickets. Yes.
Oh, that Tristani's absurd.
Yeah. Gets out of hand real fast.
Yeah, I have like the best board wipes in my hand. Board.
I'm clicking. My hand sucks. Everything's bad for me. I'm putting 16 power into play next turn. Whacking somebody for 16.
Yeah, just having my own party over here. Don't mind. me.
Really bad that my entire board got wiped away.
Oh,
but
man.
The only thing right now is that, yay, my board wipes are now relevant.
I definitely meant.
Why did it not? Crimson Wisp did not do the thing.
What was
It
it?
did not give it haste, and it did not make it red.
Oh,
Well, that's poop.
yeah. It's kind of rough.
I wanted to hit somebody for 22 this turn.
I'm glad I didn't get hit for 22 this turn.
Yeah, I'm
Probably
okay
would
with
have
that.
been you getting hit for 22. Yeah. Draws a card with Crimson Wisp, and it. Oh, because it skipped my combat. That's why.
Oh,
Okay, never mind. No bug. Face Spinner's just a dumb card.
It is a dumb card.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
having a great time with it.
Well, you're not anymore, but hey.
Don't have a great time when he like steals that.
I'm not
So
going to
I
attack.
hear you have power-based board wipes. What if I told you that I would not attack you? Would you use these said power-based board wipes?
I believe so at
If
some
they
point.
attack me, then no. I'll let you have them. I'm all for having fun, but if somebody like goes to attack me, then I have to use it.
This is fair.
Oh, come
Threaten.
on with the threatens and the whatnots.
Are you kidding me?
And
Are you
sacrificing
actually
you.
joking? I can't have any fun.
Nope.
How did you put a fleshbag marauder on the bottom somehow, or
No,
did?
I'm just good at the game.
Good at the game
Well,
in,
this is
in that tease. Oh. Yep.
a luck sack.
It's Prowler. Or Blackguard, rather. Yeah, Luxac is the correct term. Oof.
It's almost like my deck plays lots of creatures.
Almost. Lots of small creatures.
Yeah, they get bigger. Okay. I believe Grenzo's a rogue, right?
He is a goblin rogue, yeah.
Vanilla. Rather.
But why?
You're right. Jeremy, you have the least number of cards in
It's true.
And I want you to afford Grenzo to hit
My Grenzo. My brand.
me. My brand.
I wonder if you could do fairies.
You can do rogues.
No, you can get Una.
You can
Yeah.
rogues with Uno pretty easy.
Let's get rid of
I
that.
don't know if you'd be able to make it very effective, but I know you'd be able to get Una anyway. She's like 0.02 or something like that.
I would not mind playing an Una deck. That might be next up on the list.
Yeah, Uno would be really fun.
Because I love me some mill.
I was just about to go, haha, I have to play the most powerful creature I have, you know, in the face of that deck that's stealing every powerful creature.
I
If
just
it's
have
such
the
a
one
problem, why is it in your deck?
It's not supposed to be a problem.
If it's so bad.
Oh, hi, Rocks Faithmender.
Oh, life gain. That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it works out for
Doran.
Darn it. Big butts.
you. The biggest butt.
I love Doran. Doran's my favorite.
Funny thing is, it's reversed its power, the rock's power, left everything else alone except for a Shriekmaw, which it's now made a 2/2.
I'll play that.
I got tough choices to make next turn.
I'm so sorry.
I have
Can't
tough
even begin
choices to make after stealing someone else's commander, hitting them with it, and then also using its ability multiple times.
Yeah, man. Life is a carnival of misery.
I have heard life is a highway.
Yeah, but the problem with life as a highway is that you get run over every now and then,
It's
and then
true.
it doesn't feel so great.
I've got all these pump spells, but they only pump my power, and that's not really very helpful at this
That
point.
doesn't do much for you at this point.
No, sadly.
Yeah, I've got some trumpet blast effects on my deck. I lost my mass mutiny though. That was sad.
Oh, you say
you
these
that one
things like
read?
we should feel bad, but I somehow I don't.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Odd how life works.
Just broken
I
back.
kind of want to play that, but I don't.
You should. You should play all the cards.
Just play Hearthstone, activate Grenzo 5 times.
But you cannot play Birthing Pod in one ticket decks because it takes half of your budget.
That is true.
Mind Claw shit.
Yeah. And the real question is, who do I target with this?
I don't know, maybe it's the Jeskai
Excuse
spells
me,
deck.
you can wrap the board if you want.
Well, the Jeskai spells desk that said that, hey, I've got a lot of things that pump power, and that really doesn't do much. Yeah.
Yes, you should listen. You should listen to your logic. There's nothing in my hand you want.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's living proof there's something in his hand that you want.
Well, I'm still going to target Nelsprite anyway, because it got the most cards.
I understand your decision. Just don't take the just
I imagine
treat me
one says
nicely.
draw card. Take a peek.
This is actually 3DH Doolittle, so yes, Dorn would be allowed with that.
Typically have a 3DH deck, so the closest thing I had.
So we got, ew,
What's wrong? Don't worry about it. All right.
that's good. That's not great.
They've got a lot of text on them. All right. They're words.
They are words.
They're words that do things. Just
They are words. Okay, I looked at your hand. So,
It says reveal, but none of these
all right.
are
It is a May.
done yet.
I think we just do.
Except I looked at your hand and they're all bad.
I think we just do that, and then we do this.
No.
think we just
Oh my.
do it that way.
Well,
Yeah, we spin the Grenzo wheel.
oh, but you have. Oh,
You
well, I can.
don't want to counter this. It's your own spell.
This is fine. I can make him pay us 2 mana so he can't Grenzo.
You know what? I would rather Grenzo.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I would rather spin the wheel on Grenzo than get into with it for an extra 3 damage.
Also, that was a pretty sick mind rot you have there.
Yeah. Pay 5, get a 2/2 and mind rot.
This is fine.
About the same as Myers Balance, I guess. Just pay 1 more mana for extra power toughness.
No. You know what? We're just going to do it on my turn, because why not? Shadows of the Past. Okay. I'm okay with that.
What even is that?
It just lets me scry.
So good.
I mean, scrying in a Grenzo deck is pretty bonkers.
Yep.
Card.
Pelador, what are my personal commander decks? My personal commander decks are Maelstrom Wanderer and Tassiger at the moment. I've been working on another one because I did buy the I have the vampires and the wizards precons from this year. I also have all the precons from a couple years ago too, so those just kind of sit, and mainly if I want to like shuffle them up and play against other people, as a casual thing, and not have like our super custom lists or anything.
I have
How do you increase your paper collection, buying all the cool cards in a set, or just buying cards when you want them for a deck? I just generally buy singles for the decks that I have, and then just kind of build up. Like I said, the precons are actually a really good value if you get the commander precons.
I kind of tend to buy cards for decks and then not make the decks, and then I end up with lots of cards that I don't know how to use.
Yeah, I've got
Idle decks.
I've got binders of stuff mainly from like draft and sealed and stuff. Just because I do like to play limited. So there's just a bunch of rares that are like, oh, here's stuff I could put in a commander deck at some point. Shrug.
plus working at one of the biggest card distributors in the nation is kind of a plus.
Kind of.
Saying that we should get our cards at StarCityGames.com.
You should order your cards from StarCityGames.com.
I have always ordered my cards from StarCityGames.com
Good man.
because they have great customer service.
That is true. That is one of the reasons why a lot of people continue to shop with us.
And sometimes I get funny notes.
Mm-hmm.
What's the matter, Dad?
Oh, I forgot to do before to let me. Just have Marchesa go to the graveyard.
Debate bro, do I play with viewers, randos, or friends? I play mostly with viewers. Like pretty much everybody in here are people that I just said like, hey, who wants to play? So if you ever want to play 1 ticks or 3 ticks, feel free to make a deck, and I will usually put out a call the day that I start streaming, like, hey, who wants to play? And either on Twitter or on Discord.
Is that me? Oh, baby, yes. Everything I have.
You're just loving it.
That is 20 life. And 10 damage.
That's
Let's see what I can get into here.
it's pretty gross.
First, we're just going to go ahead and do that.
Have a Muldress until time ends.
Typeita says, I buy cards for decks, find out I don't like the decks, and then they sit around. That's fair.
I have a lot of... I at one point had 4 or 5 deck boxes filled with just deconstructed decks that either I didn't like or were just too mean for people to play against.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just build Legacy Nick Fit.
Seems
Everyone likes that deck.
Not at all.
like I build a deck realizing like, this deck isn't quite what I thought it would be, and then I put it in what I call the wall, and the wall is like 24 EDH decks total now, and I'm just like, will somebody play with me? No, you have too many EDH decks.
Yeah. I know a lot of people like that just put together decks and then just like, what do I play with? I have like 20 different decks. I just don't know what to play. Oof, that's good. It's not great right now with Doran out, but
It's still a Sunforged
Yeah.
Dorn.
yeah,
It will not be out for long.
using the abilities also pretty good.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
I've lost plenty of games of Magic to Sunforger.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, this is technically like a not quite 2-ticks deck, so not a lot I can hit. It's really terrifying to hit, but
I think blue, white, or red has removal for converted mana cost 4 or less in a center sorcery.
Pellador asks for people, do you proxy EDH decks first before buying the list?
My group has a pretty open proxy policy that the effort is like you have to put some effort into the proxy.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do back with Magic Card Red Time Twister, but we have like, these boxes of Chinese proxies of expensive cards like duels and stuff.
Sure.
To borrow from, where it's like they're not tournament legal, but let's just play the decks at full power as we can.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I will admit most of my stuff comes from videos and different YouTubers that do Commander stuff, and then I'll just kind of tweak them to my liking and kind of change some stuff out to make it cheaper usually.
Sure.
But proxying a deck to try it out.
Can't forget they exist, and then do a lot of work.
Yeah, Pellador says I proxied Suarez's Norian deck for about a month before buying it. Yeah, that's fair. Like the way that I do proxies is just like if there's cards that are coming out in new sets or something, and I think that I might like them, I'll proxy them in my deck and then try it out.
For me, it's usually proxy before I buy, or if I humanly can't afford it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually how I do it. Nowadays, it's just kind of with being in Commander versus, I don't really have time to build my own as much. It's actually because I have to build a new deck every week. So, oof.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
That's not great.
Don't get 5 copies of Rock's Faith Render. I don't like that concept.
No, he's doing Una's Blackguard, which is
Terrifying.
The Valakut rule.
Yeah, that's a lot of really powerful creatures.
Also, when a creature with a wall encounter hits someone, they have to discard 6
Yep.
cards.
Yep.
But hey, good thing they get hit by all that board wipe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, best board
All
wipe
of
ever.
Clicky Click's board wipe.
Yeah. What does a typical day at SCG even look like? For me, I just kind of go in. Is that coming at me?
I was gonna miss her. I have a bunch of board wipes that hit things powerful or greater.
It's weird.
Oh, but I have 3 cards in hand. One of them comes back. So, guess what one's going away?
Why is the original a 2/2?
Because it didn't enter with the other 5.
Yeah, the other 5 all enter, and then they all trigger off each other.
Okay, I didn't see the
Or
enters.
play Valakut.
Yeah.
It's that shtick.
So for me, typical day is I just go in, start researching for a split second, write it, have it filmed.
Split second.
Yeah. I do the research and writing on it.
I thought it was a group thing.
No, I usually hand it off to someone to edit though. And then, because I'm manager and I'm in charge of all of our in-house and on the road, like SCG tour content, I do a lot of just work for that kind of stuff, like organizing. That's so many triggers.
Yeah.
organizing all of the schedules and what goes out. I'm just gonna F6 through this, I think.
Yeah.
Want to F6 through this.
You can set it to always yield to Uno Black Art triggers.
I could do that, but maybe I don't want to do it always.
You can undo it whenever you want. Your branches.
Only one of them comes back.
Yeah, well, it comes back on the condition that you have a tree in your hand.
Oh, most of his deck has forest in it.
The top card of your deck of forest.
The scry button.
Fair enough.
Oof.
Opponent.
Doolittle says they want to build Steven's Okagachi deck. That's going to be something that likely doesn't come to fruition. That's fair.
The Moonfolk deck this week was really awesome.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was interesting. I punted pretty hard.
So I'll admit
We don't talk about that.
I sequenced wrong.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
admit
It happens.
I had poor sequencing.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I know who I'm murdering when I get a chance.
come at me, bro.
Yeah, I played pretty poorly, but it was also the first time I had ever seen the deck, which is also very interesting. Most of the time we end up, playing decks that we build, so we're kind of familiar with what's in the deck and what can go on, and kind of like, oh, that thing works with that. And this time I was like, some of this works. People were saying that I could get infinite mana off of the cards that I had, or infinite mill off the cards that I had, and that is not correct from what I remember.
You
'Cause-
can get a decent amount. You sequenced it right, I think.
I-
You can get a decent chunk.
I did get rid of Steven's deck, and I could have gotten rid of Justin's deck first and then gone after Steven, but we all know Steven is very wrathful.
Yeah.
So
However, could you think something like that?
someone also this is also what's great about it. So like, we always read the comments, and it's always really dumb to do, but we always do. And my favorites are the ones where people are like genuinely angry at us that things have happened. Like one person said, "Hey Jeremy, could you have looked any more smug while milling Steven out? He didn't have this, and you'd already gotten rid of his Willbender." And it's like, I don't think I was really smug. I was excited that I got the combo to work.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a little bit of a schadenfreude because I was milling Steven out, who had gone after Justin for so long.
I mean, who doesn't love mean words?
Yeah, mean words, exactly.
All this beef in my face.
There's some interesting ones that do not get posted because they're behind the censor filter or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you gotta.
My only thing was the amount of token, the conspiring.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he still would have had lethal on you even without the extra tokens that he had.
Yeah, I realized
1 billion wraths.
exactly. I realized I should have just saved the mana to bounce all the creatures.
Yeah.
I definitely had an infinite mana combo in the deck list. That's fair, but I also didn't know the deck list. Like, I knew none of the cards in there until I drew them. I did not play during Kamigawa, so I also just was completely like, nope.
So, I will say, even though I did not play during Kamigawa, have you ever drafted Kamigawa block?
Mm-mm.
It's amazingly good.
Yeah.
Like, all these cards that are terrible are insanely synergistic with one another.
Yeah.
Like, I was in, like, the first time that I was in Jeskai Arcane, and it would just do 1,000 things every turn. But that's why all the cards are bad, is because you need, like, 15 Kamigawa cards to make one trick work.
Yeah.
But, like, with your Moonfolk deck, you saw, they all kind of played with one another really well.
so many cards that these are bad. These are all bad cards.
How would you murder the Doran?
I can't.
That would have been good.
That's what I was looking for, but I can't.
I mean, he's at 90. That's pretty absurd.
Why are you killing Doran when there's a board of get rid of your hand?
Because that board is going directly to your teeth click.
But I thought I could cast without paying its mana cost. Why can't? Where is it to cast?
Essentially,
SVCMC
taking
4 or
the
less.
Yeah.
It is. I clicked Built to Smash. Where is Built to Smash? I would just have the deck that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Nilla.
Yeah, that stinks.
Cast that card without paying its mana cost. Cast Built to Smash. No.
Did you click on the card itself? Did it pop up?
I didn't even see the card.
Oh, that's weird.
I selected Built to Smash. It gave me the option to like it showed Built to Smash, but it said cast Built to Smash. No. And that's the only
that's
option I
weird.
had.
Built smashes targeting options.
Really crappy.
Let's try it again and see if it works. And if not, I'm just gonna be sad.
Yeah. Because it's just.
Just bought 2 really bad cards.
Using the threat effect.
Let's try it for Expedite. There it is. Okay, for some reason it just didn't work for Built to Smash.
If I had
No valid target.
If I had 1 mana doubler, I would have had infinite mill. That is true. I think there was one in there. I think I had it near the end and I didn't play it.
But yeah, I know you weren't on Commander versus when that happened. But that mean words bonus episode.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was actually producing the show, like helping to produce the show at that point. Like that was kind of director Choi's. He was doing most of the work on it, but I was helping, and that was one of our ones that we were kind of excited about.
Wes Wise, I hate that you have an Apple Watch and are married.
I had quite a few mana doublers. It's good to know. I had no idea.
Jeez, Jeremy, if you didn't just draw all these cards that you knew exactly what they did and played them perfectly.
Get gooder.
It's true. I should get gooder.
I wish I could get gooder and not.
You know what will happen? If you get gooder, someone will still yell at you because you didn't get better.
It's true. Hey, I can do all this in one turn.
It's get gooderer.
Get gooder.
Just play more Dark Souls randomizer.
Oh no, honey, no.
Dark Souls randomizer is so much fun.
That's interesting. I think I just played this.
I think if someone can
Just
clear the door in, then I can probably get rid of somebody out of this game.
I'm gonna
I mean,
only get rid of that.
if I don't get rid of the Doran, I don't think I'm long for this world. So this might.
You stop attacking me for 3 seconds. I would stop attacking you.
I don't believe you.
Just.
Maybe if you weren't at 90 life against the dethroned
Yeah,
deck.
yeah. 90 life is kind of.
I guess sack outlet. That's what I need. That was. Hang on, loading.
Loading. ...
I have a lot of thinking to do.
I don't doubt it.
I drew a card that's a brain scratcher. Artifacts and creatures.
I hope someone made a Doge deck for Parnell. I'm pretty sure that happened. Steven did it
Yeah, that happened.
a while ago. He made the.
West did it. It was,
Well, Steven put in the deck that Danny West built. a long while ago. That was
Tulsa Mirror.
yeah, Tulsamere Wolfblood, and it was his Doge deck.
I think that might be one of my favorite Commander versus videos throughout the whole series.
Yeah.
Was the one it was like one of the first ones with McDarby and West, and it was the Tulsa Mirror versus Malik.
Mm-hmm. Back in the Wild West days.
Those two had fantastic chemistry.
Yeah, they were very good friends.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having to think. Which is a new concept for me.
Usually it's turn things sideways and go sad face.
Right. This is the part. I'll show you. Okay, I have to choose someone first. Ugh, my brain.
I elect the guy with 90 life.
Yeah.
No, because it's not going to do any damage. I'm going to elect the person with 4 cards in their hand.
That's not me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but I have to do Shu Yun too. But the Doran has to go.
I haven't been able to play this game.
Yeah,
You know,
it's true.
I drew a bunch of cards
yeah.
and had some not work the way they should have.
Okay.
Left hand and chair were both pretty good. I enjoyed my beard deck. I thought that one was pretty good.
That was cute.
Beard. It was also very funny because in college, and it was just one of those where it's mainly kind of a reference for my friends too. There was a show that we worked on that was a sketch comedy variety show for the campus station, and there was a sketch that we did one each episode, that was like this guy who lived on a planet. It was like a sci-fi comedy thing where he lived on a planet where people were separated into the bearded and the beardless, and like the bearded were considered the the like higher tier or whatever. What are we doing
Gods
here?
among men.
Yeah.
I am a click and click.
That's not good.
Oh, we're dealing with that 90 life.
Yeah, getting that 90 life out of there is pretty good. But the main guy, who was actually a really good friend, the main character, he had like he was called the Beard Changer. So he could change back and forth between, he could like shave his beard off, which was like not something that bearded people could do.
Okay, I was about to ask, does he just have a razor?
Yeah, and then he could grow it back because the people without beards couldn't grow beards at all.
I'm gonna need you to discard 35 cards.
That's too many.
One card in hand. You're welcome to it.
Gonna F6 through this step, I think.
It's about sending a message.
It's true. Where did I go to school? I went to school at Central Michigan University.
There's actually
about
a
to
show
go to
coming out
school.
now. Oh, sorry.
What did you discard? Let's find out.
The one card.
Nature's Lore.
Get yourself some broccoli.
I didn't draw a forest, but I drew Nature's Lore, which is like the game's sympathy forest.
It's like a pretend forest.
Giving someone what they want in the worst way possible. This is my favorite way to give people things.
Yeah, there's a show on, I want to say Netflix, 'cause it sounds like a very Netflixy show,
Mm-hmm.
where it's about
Ella, Jeremy, I'm sorry, but I need not be dead.
this is fine.
That's not cool.
Yeah, I need to be alive.
But it's about abled and disabled people, where the abled people are like looked down on, and they have all these weird, like derogatory names against them, and the main characters doesn't have a disability, and it's just really, really odd. I want to say it's Netflix, but they had to like wear name tag or these little tags that said that they're they're abled or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to look
That's
this
a
up.
Scarlet Letter.
Yeah.
I know Alex Stacy from Blur just finished his comic. It was good through to the end.
Nice.
Yep. It's about sewer people. I do think my favorite like bit from it is their like manager, because they all work as sewage workers cleaning up the place. Their manager's missing an arm. She has it mounted and stuffed over her desk, pointing down at the sheet in front of her desk, and it says "Safety first."
It's terrifying. Will
It's just a background prop.
Will myself or Star City ever come do stuff down in Australia? Would love to see you come to the land down under for future packs or maybe GP Pro Tour. At the moment, there's no plans to. I know that Star City is mainly East Coast focused. I don't really have the funds or anything. I would love to go to PAX Australia. That might be a thing some point in the future, you know? It'd have to be one of those things where I'd have to convince my wife, and then we'd also have to go. She'd have to take a bunch of time off work, and we'd have to spend a bunch of money to get down there. So
That's why you're a Twitch streamer, because that's where you get all the money, right?
yeah, that's it.
That's the plan.
That's what I heard.
Come on, Click.
That's why I started doing it, not just because I like having fun and hanging out.
Is to make all that rampant Twitch dough.
Oh yeah.
Call it cash money, bling bling, dollar bill, y'all.
As soon as I get popular as some of the big people.
I think I'm sufficiently out of this game.
Do I know if anybody from Commander Versus would be heading to GP Toronto? I don't believe so at this point. I'm definitely not going. Just one of those things where I haven't gone to a GP that has not been an SCG GP in several years. So I do tend to go to conventions more than I go to GPs. This year I've already been to, let's see, I went to Gen Con and worked for Ultra Pro, and then I am going to PAX Unplugged this year as well. I did go to GP Vegas this year, but that was basically just because it was a Magic convention. Yeah. And they asked me if I would like to do a panel, and I was like, well, I'm already going, and I kind of had a plan for doing a D&D with, like, on Innistrad with some friends, so, yeah.
Oh, that is a question
Mhm.
that I never actually asked you on Twitter. Did you go and buy a bundle of bananas to give to Ashlyn Rose, or did you know she was going to be there like that?
She actually brought plastic bananas.
Oh, okay. I thought you brought them.
No, that would have been
You
great.
saw her and went and go bought bananas to give to her.
Yeah, no, she had those with her, and I was just like, ooh, can I hold those? Just kind of sad face bananas. Then I had to.
Mommy told me it's rude to ask ladies to hold their bananas.
This is a PG stream.
Ish.
PG-13.
It's PG until PUBG comes out.
Yeah, pretty much. And then it turns into a light R, we'll say.
It turns
I
into somebody's
don't know, I've watched Todd Anderson stream PUBG.
Yeah. Todd Anderson's a little more verbose than I am, I think.
Yeah.
Why I would. Who would say such a thing?
Combat step, okay.
Forgot that bad.
See, this whole people having multicolored permanents is kind of rough on me.
Yeah.
Because I can't dodge.
Can't God's willing through all of it.
Exactly.
We're going to.
That's the thing, Noah, though, is like you can just show someone the door.
I can't, though, because everyone keeps killing me. I'm pretty sure I'm
I
just.
haven't attacked you in like 12 turns.
Yeah, that's.
But you just put me to 10.
No.
And Clicky just
Click did.
attacked me for.
Click, but you
Hated life. Life.
Burnish Heart. Welcome back.
Bernishart, welcome back. How are you doing? How was the trip?
Yeah, that Felwar stone is a 5-color rock.
Yeah, it is. For now. Just
For
gonna
now.
tap it though. It's not like I need more than the 2.
I don't know. That's one of the things that
Scribble says, "Oh dear," because
what?
of the burnished heart.
Oh. Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, that's good. I like
I
it.
didn't read it. It's an elk, by the way, not a deer. Way to go, Scribbles.
They're like being majestic, but they come from like Wisconsin or something. What's the difference between a deer?
Corpse connoisseur. Oh, let's try and get that out of the way so we can actually see the whole hand. I think I want this. Or that. Either or. They're both fine. I could do this. I like this idea. We're going to do that.
That's a Gonti.
Mm-hmm. Gonti's there. I'm not going to attack. Why would I attack into all that nonsense?
All those things I don't like.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I drew a Magic the Gathering card. It was really good.
Am I planning to win versus by getting second all season? It has happened, all right. I believe my first season that I won, I got second a bunch.
I don't know. This may be like Stephen Green's like 8th season that I'll win.
Justin hadn't won one in a while until last season. It had been like 4 or 5. It had been like 5 seasons or more.
Stephen, all of his he's gotten in a single streak, right? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
He had like a tear.
I'm still on that Team Suarez hype.
Oh, I mean, I'm Team Green. We're too similar in personalities, me and him.
Would I be interested in running a...
Really on a team.
Yeah, I like all of you. Like, don't get me wrong. But if I have to pick a team,
I don't know, everybody kind of gravitates towards their play style more than anything, I think, to root for.
What's his name? It might be Stephen Green. Oh.
a lot of things.
Goodness. There's a lot going after him.
Well, here's the thing. I sent 35 at him.
And he's still at 80.
And look where he is now.
Yeah, he's at 83.
He's gonna gain how much next turn? 10.
The answer's a lot less than it said he was going to gain. Because that Rock's Faith Minder will not be there next turn.
Oh, well.
Aww.
Getting treat mod.
Oh, I thought I said yield.
With yield to each different one.
Oh, that's gross.
Not just a death throne. So I'm happy to do it too.
I just F6 because I don't have anything to do with this.
Well, Jeremy does have access to surprise board, man.
Cat, what's the problem? Get me out.
Would I be interested in running a D&D short on Twitch? It's something that I've been working on a little bit, yeah.
I would love to do D&D, but I just don't have. Well, there's a community that plays it, but they're kind of weird.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. You have to have people that you mesh with. I think more than anything to make it an interesting game.
Yeah.
Living where I do in backwoods Alabama, there's a fair amount of interesting characters here.
Same.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing about living in Louisiana, is that we're a lot more interpersonal with strangers.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen people who are like from out of state or even want to go to other states, and it's weird that I can't just turn and ask any given stranger a question.
Yeah.
Like I freaked my friends out from other states by just like asking weird questions. Like at one point, I think I asked someone, I forget what I asked them how to cook, but I asked someone how to cook something like total stranger. They answered me
Oh, nice.
without hesitating, and they just I had friends who were from out of state, and they're just completely enamored by that concept.
The really sad thing is I can't not attack because if I don't attack, then I'm just out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I appreciate you letting me build my team up to just a stupidly large size, though.
Discarded all of my board wipes.
Well, to be fair, look at the stack. I also want Nils, right? You respect that I could have mind twisted you too, and just something like a 2-2 at you.
I mean,
I decided to be nice.
you could have done, but
Could have done to Jeremy too.
Yeah.
Witness me.
what's the problem?
I could have F6'd, but I wanted to see what he did. Because the last time I F6'd, he played Exsanguinate. And that was gross. I was like, maybe I could have responded to
I had
things,
0 cards in my hand, so
but whatever.
that's gonna change soon.
Ping me Ocelot. What did I just walk in on? And Diabetes says shenanigans, which is correct.
Marchesa the Black Rose.
Ugh.
Powerful Magic the Gathering card.
So gross. So gross.
I adore this deck.
Ugh. Ugh.
She's only getting cheaper.
You should see what the full power version does.
I've seen what the full power version does, and I don't like it.
Ugh. That is so gross.
Wait till I get my Grave Betrayal in play. What do I want to get back?
Good stuff, I guess.
I can't take anything from Jeremy because Jeremy will just
Put it away. Tuck it away for a rainy day.
you can tuck anything up.
I mean, technically, you can just do that to whatever you pick.
Yeah.
Play with like one of the commander versus people. So right now, even though I'm like being targeted, I'm like I feel cool.
An Aesel, howdy from Texas. How's things down there?
Other people who say y'all.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right, you're gonna go after Gonti? You go ahead.
Awesome. Thank you. You know what? It's your Gaunty, so I might as well give it back to you.
Aw.
Gonti is a rogue, so now he is a 7/8.
Sure is.
Funny thing is, the Gonti is a rogue and like the most well-known rogue, but he can't run any of the prowl stuff because they're all in like blue for some reason.
Oh. Oh my lord.
Yeah, good stuff there.
Yeah.
Did you hit Sunbird's Invocation?
No.
Oh, that would have made me sad.
Creature, though.
How do I Sunbird's Invocation?
I hit a creature though. That's pretty cool.
I actually have a deck that is like it's nothing but Sunbird's Invocation and a ways of copying it until you hit Starfield with me.
Oof, that's rough.
It's like the worst deck possible.
Starfield. You can also run Opalescence.
It's my strategy.
Starfield's just slightly more powerful because it reanimates a lot of it.
Yeah, but Opalescence makes auras turn into creatures,
True.
which means you can do all the fun stuff. You can also play Humility and make people just scratch their heads over and over again. Wait, is this a rogue too?
Yeah, Gonti's a rogue.
No, what I exiled. No,
Oh,
it's not a rogue. I thought it was.
sad.
It
Face
was
down.
kind of roguish.
Oh, that's a good one.
With Marchesa,
Yeah,
it's in my deck.
it's a good one. Well, thank you. Anasel, I want to say is how you actually pronounce it. I apologize if I say it wrong. Thank you for watching. What are my favorite deck archetypes to play? Mine are green-blue nonsense. That's
Go
my
Gary.
I like to play control. And or hyper synergistic shenanigans like this.
I don't like play magic.
Bye bye, Gonti.
Watsy has made a lot of dirtily cards in the last few years. Yeah,
In the last few years.
I'd say like probably over a long course of time.
Man,
Here's a fun
already?
commander question for
Hmm.
everyone. What is your favorite stupid card that's bad, but for the specific general just was insane? Like just some bozo card from a weird set that ended up being nuts.
I'm pretty sure you know my answer.
Villainous
Which is
Villainous Wealth.
oh yeah. I meant like specifically in the deck, like Marchesa. This deck has this enchantment from it's like Onslaught. That's pay 3 life, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature.
Oh sure, yeah, no, I remember that one.
Unspeakable
Yeah, Unspeakable Sign, right?
symbol.
Symbol, yeah.
Yeah, like I love finding cards like
When I was playing Maelstrom Wanderer, when I was building it, I found Soothsaying, which is an incredible card. Look at the top. It's like pay X, look at the top X, and put them back in whatever order you want. And then pay 5. You can shuffle your deck.
Yeah, I once played Melik, and that was a card that I played.
Once I found Viridian Longbow as a surprisingly good card in the right deck.
Yeah, I like it whenever there's like it just randomly with my general does something stupid.
Like I play it in Hepatra, but like if you don't have Death Touch, it's really, really bad because it's just 1 damage to tap your creature. But if you play it with a Death Touch creature, it suddenly becomes I'm gonna ping this, 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 and this.
Okay, guys, we can say goodbye to that Faith Mender.
Aww. Faith is not broken.
Sabata B.
Ghosts.
Don't worry, I'm about to return Puppeteer Clique to the battlefield.
I'll stick now.
Here's the
That's kinda
question: Will
gross.
Puppeteer Clique exile Gonti again? Stay tuned for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Well, Z is fantastic.
Yeah,
Each other for
that was
half
me
an
growing up.
episode.
Super is also good.
It's a draw card.
Elevarius says one of my new pet cards is Inheritance in mono white or Boros decks. It's an enchantment for a white that says whenever a creature dies, you may pay 3 if you do draw a card.
Ooh, that's cute.
I'll be the only one to lose, so I'm like, who can I take with me?
That's
I don't know if you're the only one to lose.
Diabetes says I play longbow in Glissa with Thornbite Staff.
You are not a nice person.
Oh no.
Power 2 or less. Hang on, I've got to do some sacrificing. Well. Put the counter on Viscerous here. Oh, returns all creatures and kill them.
Yeah, it's return all creatures power 2 or less from their graveyard to their hand.
Oh.
I think one of the dumb cards I really like is Endless Cockroaches.
Yes. Oh my god, that card.
Yes.
Do you know Illusionist Gambit?
Maybe. Probably.
It's 4 mana. Cast only during an opponent's combat turn, but only after attack is declared. You untap all their creatures, and then they have a second combat phase. They have to attack with every creature that you untapped, but they can't attack you or any planeswalkers you control.
That's kind of gross.
So you maze their whole team and then make them attack someone else.
Oh, there's the rocks.
Who's
and
actually
Black.
Click who's actually casting this? So that's Rocks and something else?
Rox and Doran, I think.
Yeah.
And Spawn Wraith.
Oh,
Dawn looks so good as a full card, yeah. Diabetes says.
yeah.
Yeah, the split card you're done right on Magic Online.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, it returns into your hand.
Yeah, yep. turns into yeah, not to play.
Turn to the play.
Well, now I can't.
You're
kill
gonna
anyone
kill it.
because
Can I at
sports-
least kill someone before I leave?
Well, I can take a wild guess at who it is.
Person that can die.
I mean, is it me?
Nah. I don't know.
Wait, can I save him?
You got a lot. You got a lot going on here.
I can't save him.
Saving him.
Ah, no. Wait.
It's weird. Is there a delay on MTG bot? Because there's a lot of people requesting cards, but I'm not seeing them.
I think there's only so much that I can handle at one time. Hang on, I'm gonna save your life. That was right.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, I'm gonna get a point for saving you. Cannot wait. I need to make sure I can do this. 1,
Oh, it PMs you. Oh, that's interesting.
2, 3. Oh, I'm 1 mana short.
Sure what God's willing does for
No,
him.
I'm not.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Oh, I
Block
can't
either of the
block.
creatures.
Ghost Quarter.
I forgot I can't block.
You can.
Nope.
I'm about to kill it.
So excited about that.
Kill him. Then you've only got one person to worry about.
To be fair, I'll have an equal amount of people to worry about.
I don't think he has anybody to worry about right now as far as this side of the table
Jeremy
goes.
figured it out.
Yeah. Not at all. Don't worry about me.
Told you I'd win one on stream. The stack.
Luckily enough, so far none of this deck came above 3 tickets.
Why don't I think? See, I always think Siege Gang. Siege Gang Commander costs 3 to activate.
No, it's like 2, right? Yeah.
It's always better than I think it is.
I got nothing there. I got nothing there.
Just getting my free point.
Where are you? Oh wait. it
There you
doesn't
go,
actually have
Nilla.
lethal.
Someone trying not to kill you for once.
I think I'm just conceive. I mean, I'm just dead. I think.
I'm just trying really hard not to be salty.
I'm trying really hard to make it entertaining. I'll be honest with you.
Dead.
I've done some disgusting stuff this game. It could just be that like all those wraths were blank for so long,
Yeah.
and then one happened, and I was able to just free recover from it.
Well, the one happened, and then you flashback maraudered off the bottom of your library because that's how magic works with variants.
Oh, because it's got menace.
Get it. You
So
can
I had
make an
Rider
illegal
Rep-
block.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, Noah, the other option was to write a replication it.
Sad face.
I could have made 5 22/22s.
Jeez.
You could have given me 5 22/22s.
Could
Would
have.
have been mine.
Yeah.
You have donate in there. I believe in you.
I've done it in Harmless Offering. Also got Illusions of Grandeur.
There went my God's willing for no reason.
Yeah, you wanted to scry one.
Yeah,
Tap
totally.
That was the whole reason. Yeah. Scry one. It's fine.
Note to self:
Tart.
play the mono creature deck against all of the non For all the go wide creature decks.
This is definitely not a go wide creature deck. This is a dirtly deck.
Well,
This is about as wide as my deck can go. Is right of replication.
one person has 6 8/8s and the other one's playing tokens, so
My deck usually only goes as wide as y'all decks would have gone.
I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here.
Ooh, I have a Molten Primordial on my deck.
Hmm.
Can I? Can I please?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Sure.
This is Marshall Coup. Tell me it's Marshall Coup.
That would
It is
be
not.
pretty fantastic.
It is me tapping out.
For nothing?
Pretty much.
Oh.
Well, I would love a Marshall Coup because I'd get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 creatures back.
It's a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, Dorian really kind of dunks on your whole deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least,
What is a dump on the deck?
at least a good portion of it.
Yeah.
Considering it's all pumps my power.
Yeah. I mean, I assume you have a
Look at
couple,
this.
like, you know.
Like my brute force that someone took from my hand.
Oh my.
That's pretty fantastic.
That
Yeah,
hurts
if
quality.
the Doran wasn't there, I could have killed somebody this turn.
Yeah.
Or if I didn't waste my God's Willing, I could have killed somebody this turn.
Yeah.
That somebody would not be me though.
But mostly the Doran.
Okay, if like there's no ramp, I probably just concede anyway, because I am dead. Like, well,
Don't concede. You never know what'll happen.
Never know.
dead as a doornail. Like,
Let's find out what
Things-
happens.
Things look grim, but Jeremy could just cast a spell that 86 is all of us.
Could. Yeah, don't know.
I mean, all of us can pop. Any one of us could wrath.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm not lasting another turn because someone keeps attacking me to gain life.
Not me.
I have 0 ways to block it.
at the point that I wanted to attack the guy, but that didn't work.
It proved ineffective.
Yeah, throw that under the bus.
You know, the best thing is,
So,
Click is still on the throne.
If I didn't waste my God's Willing, I would have killed him this turn. Because I would have had, even with Doran, I would have had.
Still got a good shot.
Well, no, yeah, I deal 18 to him
Mm-hmm.
in commander damage.
18 commander damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Still pretty
Does
good.
he not already have commander damage?
I don't know that he
Yeah,
has...
he's dead.
Yeah, he does have 7
Oh.
Shunyu commander damage.
Aw, why would you do
as I
that?
said, I am dead. Yeah, no matter what I do, if you didn't attack me, he has lethal on the board. There's like literally no way out of it.
You want to attack me?
Just keep saying illegal attack over and over again because he conceded.
Oh, yeah. I was just like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah.
You want to attack me? I won't block. I won't block.
He has not thrown away his shot. Correct.
Come back, I want to murder you properly.
I want to block.
Aw,
I'll attack Jeremy in the hopes that you'll attack him instead of me.
but sad face.
But it didn't make me very happy. I need you to come back in the game.
This
I want
is
to block.
this is the second one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the second attack.
Yeah.
Burn a turret, get on the bus.
Get under the bus, Gus.
So you can bring it back with the radio lantern and Grenzo.
Yep.
Wait, do you have enough mana just to put it onto the... Oh, you...
Yep.
I definitely do not have enough to sacrifice it, put it under the,
The
You just let it take the damage.
yeah, I could. But then I don't get to get more lands.
These are all quick statements. I don't have lethal commander damage to you. No.
My achy, breaky heart.
Oh, if I didn't play or... Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm so bad at this game. So many misplays.
Now I don't have defense.
Don't worry. I am also very bad at this game.
Yeah. I'm not good. This deck just pilots itself.
I don't know. Missequencing versus not knowing how to play Karoo correctly. Wonder which one's lower on the totem pole.
More lands is always better.
This is a true statement. Are we doing another one after this?
I am probably going to cut it off after this, unfortunately. So you guys are welcome to, but I will probably be done streaming after this.
I think it's Destiny time for me then.
That's fair.
Game's real fun.
Never really got into Destiny.
I beat it, now I just gotta do all these side thingy-majoogers.
Look at this. Look at all this goodness.
Look at all these triggers. All this
I have a
nonsense.
deck request for a commander versus series.
One more? No, unfortunately. It's already 11 o'clock where I'm at, and my wife is sick. Not feeling well, so don't want to keep her up later than I need to. Oh, come on, man.
Well, last time I targeted someone else, they died.
Yeah, that's true.
Still here.
Yeah, it was your Oracle die that I took. Lots of things.
Your end step. Let's spin the wheel.
Next 10 step. Right? What? Did I sequence that wrong?
No. Nilla Sprite just... It was there in step, so I was like, you know what, let's just spin the wheel once.
I meant to put a pin on the second main so that I get the cards that I sacked back in. Oh, I did. I'm just dumb. So you know what I'm talking about? Not being bad at Magic.
Alright, well, I'm gonna at least make this a bad day for somebody.
Probably
Someone me.
I'm dead.
Oh.
I'm very dead.
Thank you for letting me play.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
And despite everything, it was a good show.
Yeah, me too. Can't attack you at the moment.
Well, I mean, not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude, he says.
Mumble, mumble, Herman Melville, mumble, mumble.
Don't mind me, I'm just a peanut gallery.
Look at me, I'm R&D.
I'm excited for next week's Commander versus.
Yeah.
I wanna see what Justin Parnell's cooking.
Yeah, the Arena of the Arbitrary is always fun.
Next week's is going to be interesting.
One of your decks is still in, isn't it?
Correct.
It's yours, Steven's, and then two of Justin's?
Yes.
Okay.
So, for the audience, I'll at least play out my hand. Play all the spells before.
How much is... Did you ever put up
Aw.
lists for those decks?
Yes, they are on the website. You just have to click a button because they're hidden by default.
of that.
Why would you do that?
So I want to win.
But
The object of the game is to win.
I like my things.
I don't like it.
I was sitting here in Penny Dreadful trying to build a deck that's like teamer, and I've been like, I need draw cards. How do I draw in red and green? I totally forgot I had blue the whole time. I was like, oh, this doesn't work.
Get your Victor faction.
I don't even need that card. Any good cards you can get.
Excuse me.
I think Fact or Fiction is probably really the
Come on.
go-to card just because it creates a mini game inside of the game.
Well, as I've previously stated, I am contractually obliged to 5-0 every Fact or Fiction I ever get ever.
Let's do that. Maybe one more time. Nah, let's keep that how it is. You can go ahead and blow that up now. That's
May
fine.
I? Mother, may I?
Well, you know.
It's not that I don't want you to. It's just that if you do, I'm going to be very mad.
That's fair. Gonna play my card now?
That was your card.
Oh, that was my card?
Yeah.
Tuck tuck.
Absolutely. I just need to be sure.
That's good too.
Yeah, I'm kind of just globetrotting at this point. This guy in my hand, that is true. He's cool with Marchesa.
Okay.
And then the single best card in the entire deck.
Make a bunch of tokens?
No.
Yeah. Dragon blood, sure.
Definition of deep.
Get out there.
Well, with 47 cards of the Picture of the Moon deck, you could make it 3 ticks. Took out the top like 20 priced cards.
Let's do that.
Alright, spin the wheel.
I already know what's under there.
What do you?
I knew that because I re-landed once.
Oh, yeah.
And
I'm out.
2 more spins.
I got a couple more spins. Nothing. Illusionist bracers. Okay. Not going to spin again.
I know the bottom cards of your deck.
Yeah, because you put them down there.
The other 2 are lands.
I think that might be lethal.
I think so too.
We should check. Somebody get the calculator.
Get the TI-83.
Yep. We're going to do this once. I don't think it's lethal at all, but we're going to do it. Pretty sure it's like 18 right now for you.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's not lethal.
close enough.
Jeez.
Yeah. F6 all these triggers.
Lightning bolt, lightning
I'll join you in the F6 club.
Shock.
Declare blockers, he says. Oh, wait.
Walk some.
Yeah, I still have 5 9/9s coming at my face. Let's
And a
just
7/7
let's
flag.
just
No
take it.
blocks.
Take it all. Take it all.
What did I get you? What's the negative number?
58.
58.
I wanted to see how low we could get. Negative 58's pretty good.
Guiding someone into the
Look at
negative
the stack, though.
All right.
Alright, well, this was fun.
Philip wins a game.
After all this time.
Yeah. All right. That was good games, everyone.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah. Everybody,
Oh,
thanks
that's
for coming out. Probably be trying to do this. Let me think. What's next week? What do we got going on next week? Trying to double check my schedule. Next week is Halloween. So next week is probably going to be Tuesday and Thursday. I also will be, I don't know what's going on. I might be doing something on Saturday. So watch out on Saturday as well.
Well, at least Doolittle pressed F for you.
And we're going to be working on Probably playing a little bit more 3DH and 1-ticks next week as well. Maybe some PUBG depending on what's going on. So, thanks everybody for coming out.
I will have a 1-ticket deck together.
1-tick decks are great, and I do just like whoever's in chat. If you guys want to play, just feel free. Like I said, I always just announce what I want to play. And
When does the video go up for the stream?
I'm trying to put them up the day after, but it's also been difficult because last week, when I did the 2 last week, the desktop audio was not loaded into OBS, so it sounded like I was just talking to myself the whole time. So I've got those in the back end. I don't know if I really want to put those live. The one from Tuesday just went up on YouTube, and the one from tonight I'll probably push over to YouTube and try and get it posted tomorrow at some point. What's 3DH Elvirus? It's just your deck has to be 3 tickets or less.
Yeah.
Including your commander and everything. So cool. All right. Thanks everybody for coming out.
For $2.50.
Thanks for having us.
And we will see you around.
Bye.
See you.